So when it comes to playing to win and competing and doing life and everything, I really believe that we are in the game of life, whether we know it or not. And I believe that we are in the fashion business, whether we like it or not, because we live in a beautiful world that can sometimes be brutal, yes, that is drawn to color and beauty and strong, confident visual messages. Confidence is the number one thing that men and women are looking for in women. How do I know? I survey my clients and my prospective clients every single year, and confidence is the number one thing that comes up. Confidence is not what you think, however. It's not what you think. Self-confidence is not how you feel about yourself. It's not how strong and bold you feel. Bold is not the same as confident. Confidence is not the same as arrogant. I studied these things in depth because I struggled with it for so long. Anyway, that is a separate topic. So I do believe we're in the game of life, and I do believe that we are given the gift of time. Here's something else I believe. I believe that we are the managers of our time, that we craft our this gift that is given to us every single morning that we wake up and we have a new day. We are given new time, right? And we decide how we apportion that time, how we allocate it, what we do with it, where we go with it. In our world, I think the time feels like this big monster, just like, this like whipping kind of monster that is ahead of us, or we just like, running to keep up, or we just don't, we know we've got a to-do list that we just never seem to get through, and all those kind of things. And it's not the case. It's because we have busied ourselves and we haven't mastered time. I learned from my coach, Danny, years ago, how to get on top of my time. It's not something that comes naturally to me at all. Today, I'm ruthless with my time. I work 4 days a week and I have a schedule and I follow it. And I've learned the art and the pleasure of saying no a lot, because there are distractions and temptations every day, left and right, front and center. And you've got to keep the main thing, as my business coach, Sam Ovens, says, brilliant guy. So time is on your side. This is good news when it comes to getting up and dressing up and going to be that bold light on a hill that you say, if you're a woman of faith, that you say where you believe we are called to be, right? And it's obviously all over the scriptures. But the one thing that I hear a lot from women is, I don't have time. Well, how much time exactly do you need to get up and dress up and get out the front door? This probably takes me 20 minutes. I have a very easy haircut, okay? One of the reasons I have an easy haircut, because my hair doesn't look great long. I've got teeny tiny fine baby fluff hair. I love long hair, it just doesn't look good long. And the other reason is I want a 2-minute hairstyle in the morning. I don't want to spend more time on my hair. I've done that before. And I'm like, why am I doing this? It takes so much time. It creates, I feel pressurized, because it's like half an hour goes, to dry it, and then to 20 minutes sometimes on my hair. That was too long. 2 minutes, maximum 3 is what I'll do. And it works for me. And I have taught myself how to build a beautiful wardrobe on a budget that serves me when I'm in a mom outfit, or in a corporate outfit, or in a meeting outfit, or in a walking outside outfit, whatever it is. I have learned the skills, because style is just a skill. Time is on your side. This is the question I want to ask you about time. I'm a homeschooling mom, and in our math curriculum, Life of Fred, it's awesome. I recommend it to me, my beautiful friend Giovanna, which my little girl loves. It's like just fun math. I didn't think a thing existed, but it does. And in there, at the end of a chapter, it says your turn to play. And then it obviously asks the questions and revision and so on about what we've just learned. And then you do the assessment, and you do the, answering questions, and you debrief and so on. And it got me thinking, like, your turn to play. You and I have been given a position in life, right? Whatever it is, mom or teacher or painter or surfer or coach or instructor or nurse, whatever it is. And that's our role. And we've been called to play in that position, in that game, on that pitch every day. And you know as well as I do that the game is not won on Friday. The game is won in all the preparation and the practice and the training and the rehearsing and the want to throw upping and all of that kind of stuff. That's where the game is won, of course, because repetition is the mother of all skill. And we know all of that. We know it, but we don't necessarily do it. Anyway, so you've been given this position to play. So you have to ask yourself, like, are you playing to win? Because lately I've been picking up from conversations, and it's not a new concept at all, that, some women, not all, definitely not all, some women and some men maybe, don't perceive winning as a positive thing. They don't perceive competing as a positive thing. I'm not talking about competing one against one another, because, by the way, you do compete with people. You go for that interview, you are competing for that job. You go on that date, you are competing for that man. So you can sugarcoat it all you like. And competition is good. It builds in us a spirit of excellence, right? But we are to be happy. We get up, dress up, lift up is how I teach my clients, is especially women. You know, it's like I've been teaching this for years, is women to be for women, because women have hurt women, and men as well, of course, but that's not who I work with. So we want to be trustworthy. We want to be open. We want to have radical transparency. We want to do all of those things. And I've been quoting Matthew Arnold for years, who says, if ever there comes a time where the women of the world come together for the benefit of mankind, it will be a force such as the world has never known. Just profound. My nose is itchy. I apologize. So you have been given time, you've been given a position, you have been given a jersey. Are you wearing it? Because life is all about people. And my coach taught me this years ago. Money comes from people. Relationships come from people. Opportunities come from people. Invitations to swanky do's come from people. But all these things come from people, right? Being headhunted comes from people. So to build your people skills is a powerful thing. Dressing well is a powerful people skill. Why? Because we are wired for color. And when you dress well, you feel well and you do well. It is that simple. You can deny it all day long. And if you deny it and you're not convinced, then probably you now will have very little in common. Because if you are not yet convinced that dressing well is a key people skill and a key vehicle within your pursuit of success and financial freedom and independence, you're an idiot. I'm telling you, you're an idiot. Go and do the research. Okay? And it'll take you 5 minutes. Talk about enclothed cognition or the power of red, or it surrounds us. It surrounds us. So you want to make sure that you're wearing your jersey, because let me tell you this, I don't believe that the clock is ticking and we need to go on and like time is pressure. And I don't believe that. I master my own time, the gift that my God gave me, and I will manage it and I'll be as faithful as I can with it. At the same time, having said that, you know that any player in any position is only there for a period, because we age and then we'll get older and then we're grandmothers and then we're great and then we have other positions to play. Then we must excel in those positions. So I want you to ask yourself, what position have you been given to play today? And are you wearing your jersey? Are you getting up, dressing up, and playing to win? Because winning is a good thing. Winning is not a bad thing. It's not a cuss word. And it is good to compete. And if you say to yourself, yeah, well, I'm not in this to win it. Well, you know what? You're fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself, because you should always be competing against your last personal best. Your PB should be your benchmark. Mine is every day. Your last personal best should be the one that you want to beat. And yes, you might be competing with somebody else to go and get that promotion or that job. Doesn't mean you've got to be an asshole about it. Doesn't mean you can't wish the other one all the best. Hey, may the best man win. Nothing wrong with saying that. And you're going strong, you're going confident, and you teach yourself and you get the skills and you surround yourself with the right people who are going to say, you got this, you're going to kick butt, now go. And later we come back and we're going to pop a bottle of champagne. We're going to celebrate your success, because you look every inch and you sound every inch like the person that they're looking for. Now go for it. That's what you want. That's how you want to think. Winning is a good thing. Winning is a good thing. It will expand your spirit of your spirit of excellence. It will increase your self-confidence. Your self-esteem will go up, and then you'll start dressing up more and wearing the jersey more. And listen, your role has been given to you for a period, not to be scared of like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be kicked off the team. That's another conversation, but because that happens. But get up, dress up, play your best game, because there will be another season that comes, which means this season will end. The season will end. So play your best game here. The good news is you get a new season and a new game. You get a different game on a different pitch with different players. And some are with you and some are coming against you. So it's a good thing to think like that. There's so many analogies, the sports analogies used by successful people all over the world, that it makes sense to think that way. It really does make sense. So if you're someone who's like, yeah, but I don't want to do this, and in case it's competing with her, and it's got, shut up, get up and dress up and go and play to win. That's all I got to say. Okay. And if you want to learn more and hang out with us and do fun stuff, go to lindapage.com. It's PAIGE, and watch the video. And if it resonates with you, book a call with me and let's see if you want to take action to take you from your status quo to a bold, confident, better, winning tomorrow.